What if I told you that AI agents are consuming so much storage that the enterprise SSD industry just recorded one of its biggest growth quarters ever? TrendForce released revenue ranking of top 5 enterprise SSD suppliers for the first quarter of 2026. So what's happening and why are AI agents suddenly becoming a huge driver for the storage industry? Let's find out in this video. According to TrendForce, the enterprise SSD market experienced explosive growth during the first quarter of 2026. Revenue surged by an incredible 86.1% quarter over quarter, reaching a record-breaking $18.46 billion. The primary drivers were rapid adoption of AI agent services and aggressive purchasing by cloud service providers, also known as CSPs. This isn't just another storage upgrade cycle, it's a fundamental shift in how AI infrastructure is being built. An AI agent is an AI system that can understand a goal, make decisions, and take action to achieve that goal with minimum human involvement. Unlike a regular chatbot that only responds to questions, an AI agent can plan tasks, use tools, access information, remember context, and complete multi-step workflows. For example, if you ask an AI agent to plan a trip, it can research destination, compare prices, create an itinerary, and even make bookings. To be reliable, an AI agent needs access to its past interaction, training data, documents, and reasoning history. Without storage, it can't verify where information came from or explain how it reached a decision. As AI agents becoming more autonomous, they also generate massive amount of new data that must be stored securely and retrieved instantly. The surge in demand has created a serious supply-demand imbalance. According to TrendForce, inventory levels at major SSD suppliers have fallen to historic lows. At the same time, production growth has not been able to keep up with incoming orders. This shortage has allowed vendors to aggressively raise prices. In fact, enterprise SSD contract prices increased by approximately 80% during the quarter. For data center operators, that means storage infrastructure is becoming significantly more expensive. Samsung remained the industry's top enterprise SSD supplier. The company expanded production through its migration to advanced 236-layer NAND technology. Thanks to strong shipment of 176-layer QLC SSDs, Samsung generated approximately $7.05 billion in enterprise SSD revenue during the quarter, representing nearly 93% growth compared to the previous quarter. This demonstrates how critical advanced NAND technology has become in meeting AI storage requirements. TrendForce also reported the SK hynix group together with Solidigm also delivered strong results. Combined enterprise SSD revenue reached around $4.64 billion. Solidigm continued expanding shipments of QLC-based SSDs, while SK hynix increased deliveries of 176-layer TLC products. The companies are now investing in even more advanced technology, including 240-layer and the future 375-layer NAND products. These next-generation SSDs are designed specifically to support growing AI inference workloads. Micron made a strategic decision over the past year. The company shifted manufacturing capacity away from smartphone and consumer storage markets and focused more heavily on enterprise SSD. And that move is now paying off. Micron's enterprise SSD revenue climbed to nearly $3.09 billion during the quarter as demand from AI data centers accelerated. This highlights how AI is reshaping priorities across the semiconductor industry. Another major trend is growing adoption of QLC technology. QLC, also known as quad level cell NAND, allows manufacturers to store more data per memory cell, enabling ultra high capacity SSDs. Companies like Samsung, Solidigm, Kioxia, and SanDisk are rapidly expanding QLC-based enterprise storage portfolios. Kioxia is even accelerating validation of its massive 245 TB enterprise SSD products. Think about that for a moment. A single SSD capable of storing hundreds of terabytes of AI training data. Perhaps the most interesting insight from TrendForce is SSDs are now no longer viewed as a simple storage device. As AI workloads become large and more memory intensive, High performance SSDs are increasingly being used as an additional layer in the memory hierarchy. The limitation and rising cost of DRAM are forcing the industry to explore SSD-based solutions for handling large AI datasets. In other words, storage is becoming an active part of AI computing architecture. TrendForce believes this trend will continue throughout 2026. As AI agent deployment expands, cloud providers will require even larger, strong infrastructure. This means continued demand for high-capacity SSDs, ongoing investment in advanced NAND technologies, and potentially further pricing pressure if supply remains constrained. For storage manufacturers, this could be one of the biggest growth opportunities of the AI era. Do you think AI agents will create the next major storage revolution? Will SSD become just as important as GPUs in future AI data centers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe the channel for more such interesting updates. Thanks for watching.